Joe Igbokwe celebrates Ekiti State ranching farm despite Buhari's support for open grazing. The spokesman of APC Lagos chapter, Mr. Joe Igbokwe, has taken to his Facebook page to praise the ranching program of Ekiti State against the comment of Mr. President on open grazing in Nigeria. According to a video gathered by our correspondent, Muhammadu Buhari said on the 10th of June 2021 during an exclusive interview with Arise TV that he is working with the Attorney General of the Federation to open up grazing routes as it was in the First Republic, where herders piled designated grazing routes to move their cattle across the country. After the president made this statement, Nigerians took to various social media platforms to counter him, with each governor making it known that no herders will be allowed to graze cows openly in their states. To adhere to this, the Miyetti Allah Cattle Breeders Association demanded the provision of ranches from the government. Joe Igbokwe and the ranching farm in Ekiti State. Okay, that's just that. Okay. However, Joe Igbokwe shared the pictures of cows being fed on a ranch. His followers were stunned. While reacting to the pictures, Joe Igbokwe said, "This is animal husbandry in Ekiti State. Grazing routes not feasible any longer in Nigeria." Without a doubt, Joe Igbokwe's statement countered that of Mr. President as regards open grazing in the country. What are your thoughts? I think, again, that was just, low-key damage control. Again, we know that the government never really follows through with what they say. So I think at that point, in the drawing room, I guess, again, his advisors were just drawing up counter solutions immediately, and that was one of them. Again, we know that, again, they would never take this as seriously. So again, it's like, that was just something that they said. At least we know that the southern governors or the governors had said and specifically said there will be no grazing or open grazing in the country. So again, I think, Nigerians reacting to that was just to solidify the fact that, President Buhari, you're not going to stylishly allow herders come back and, do their thing while you don't even react to any of the situations that goes down. You turn a blind eye, and that's it. So again, I just think, listen, in the time they just gave him, just say this, just say that, just say this, just say that, and that is it. Someone says Buhari is a businessman, and that is why he only thinks of grazing routes. You want to call him a businessman? Oh, okay, your opinion. He wanted to use the grazing routes to conquer us for his Niger Republic brothers. Okay, or Niger Republic brothers. Someone says, "Thank you, Mr. Joe, for being honest enough to accept the obvious. Now go ahead to remind Mr. President that we're in the 21st century." It's not even that. I'm so sorry, okay? Isn't this man Minister for Pipes in Lagos? I don't know how this relates to his duty, but it's fine. Somebody here says, "This is the best reply to open grazing. Next is to make sure the price is less than the Fulani cow per kg. If Fulani no sell, they will sell their own." Someone says, "Looking at Joe Igbokwe from now, the man is totally insane and mentally down. Sorry for his political slave masters and allies. Joe Igbokwe only stated the obvious. Kudos to Ekiti State for this pilot scheme. Aside putting an end to farmers herders clashes, this is a huge money spinner. More business persons, not just states, should do well to invest more into it." I do not think they will. I think the stigma of herding, it goes for, honestly, there should be no stigma. But again, you cannot say that for a traumatized people. They know what they went through. So I'm just saying that it will take a long time for I'm sorry, guys, listen, the stigma will be too much. It will take a long time for them to adjust. And it's just like, why? It's too early. It's too early. When they say there's no open grazing in the state, there is no open grazing. Because that's it. The people do not want that. And they know. And the people will not let that. If that was to happen again, it would be a whole new problem. Open grazing is an archaic method. Again, no one uses that anymore. it's not even that with grazing routes, it's just bad. You'd see cows on the road. Like, come on. It is not a good look. No matter how you try to say, oh, let's take that tradition, it is not a good look. If you want to go into that, it is a private business, point blank, period. So you invest, get your land, and graze there. Uh, Someone here says there are two ways about it. I am Nigerian and northerner. Modern ranching is ultimate solution for farmers herders clashes. Governors are to be blamed for their nonchalant attitude despite abundant open land in the north. May the good Lord touch their hearts to do the needful. That is true. The government has not done anything about it. There is land in the north. Again, you can't listen. I think with technology there is literally like no excuse as to why you, because again you can argue that, oh, but the soil is different. No, there are a lot of no. You can make it work. You can actually, you do certain things fertilizers to actually make your ground fruitful. And that's just it. So yeah, they can work with what they have. It's not a must that you must come down. Absolutely. And I think what is even more frustrating is that these were not done by Nigerian Fulanis. They were mostly done by non-Nigerian Fulanis, which, of course, President Buhari was asked about this and his connections with all these, other non-Nigerian Fulani countries. And he seemed to be very much pro-Fulani. So, and I guess the uneasiness with a lot of Nigerians is just the fact that, okay, fine, who are these Fulanis that are going to actually hurt? Because again, most times they were non-Nigerian Fulanis. Yeah, another comment here says, Joe, if every state can follow the same step as this man, there will be no room for Fulanis. So every state relies on this state when it comes to buying cars. I guess so, but I think the main thing is that we control who the non-Nigerian Fulani are and the herders, and then we control again. See, because you are now officially an international business in another country, so you follow the rules of those. Because again, your business. Because I think with the way everything should be tackled is that there is no grazing. Like, it is absolutely banned with non-Nigerian herders. Absolutely no good. Don't even do that at all, because we have had a bad experience, and of course we don't even control and know how much people are in the country, let alone who is entering and who is leaving. We can't really keep an eye on who is coming and who we identify as a non-Nigerian Fulani and all that. And I think it's a bit unfair to say the farmers herders clash, because really and truly it was a farmers attack. It really was, because a lot of times it wasn't that they're dragging over land. It was trespassing, it was harassment, it was a lot of things. So again, it's just a bit unfair to say it was a farmer herder clash, when really and truly the actual force was coming initially from the herders. That's just what it is. Do you believe Joe Igbokwe is right? Put what you think about it in the comment section below, and do not forget to like and subscribe.